BehindTheGloves.com, brought to you in part by Fresco Box here with Jessie Vargas. Jessie, let's talk about tonight's event, man. Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan. Obviously, everybody saw it. 2 rounds. Pretty much what Triple G does and what Triple G is known for. Wasn't able to do that against Jacobs and or Canelo. But just your thoughts on tonight's event.
It was what we expected, you know, just a blowout. Triple G did what he had to do. He took his guy out in 2 rounds. With the power that he has, you know, he was able to execute a good knockout victory.
Now, Vanes obviously came from a lower weight class and should have used his movement more. Obviously, he said it throughout the entire press time that he was going to stand toe-to-toe the first 2 rounds with Triple G. Didn't make it out of those 2 rounds. Do you think it was a mistake getting in there and stand toe-to-toe instead of using movement?
I think that I mean, he did the best that he could, you know, with 3 weeks in advance, you know, but you can't, I mean, that's Triple G style and that's Vanes style. You know, Vanes usually actually moves around a little more, but he just couldn't find a way to avoid Triple G's power, and that's what happened.
Vanes, at the end of the first, actually caught Triple G really good coming off that corner with a couple of combos. That was obviously because he was using footwork. Again, that alludes to what you were saying, that he should have just moved around a little more like he's used to at 154.
Either way, it would have been dangerous. I mean, he was trying to move around when he got knocked out, and he still got hit. You know, the guy in front of him is a talented fighter. It's Triple G who knows exactly what he's doing, whether it's countering or putting pressure. It was just a hard position for Vanes.
Now, what do you expect moving forward? Obviously, Triple G has all the belts at middleweight. He has 3 different mandatories, BJ Saunders, Jamal Charlo, and now Danny Jacobs. Does he go fight one of them in September, or is the rematch with Canelo an actual, you know, is it really there?
Triple G might have to fight someone else, because now that I'm looking at it, I could be wrong. You know, I was wrong before. We all want the Canelo versus Triple G fight. I think that would be the big money maker and the fight that the fans want to see. But it looks difficult. I think he might have to look over other scenarios of the fighters that he can fight against. Possibly Charlo, be a good fight. Sanders, I don't think would bring the same attention. I think Charlo versus Triple G would be a good one.
Obviously,
if the Canelo fight doesn't happen, but keep in mind that Canelo can say, you know what, it's been this long since I've been out of the ring.
Yeah, a year.
I need a tune-up fight. You know, and that may happen. And if it does, well, Triple G is going to be sitting out of the loop, or he fights one of the mandatories.
Now, given the entire situation, being a boxer, looking on from the outside in, knowing everything that went down and what caused this entire fight to cancel, the Triple G versus Canelo fight, a lot of people have seen Triple G for some strange reason as the bad guy in this situation. Do you feel that at any point in time he was actually wrong for the things he said, or do you feel that he was just saying exactly what needed to be said?
He said what was in his mind, you know, and I mean, you as a person, you got to speak your mind, let your thoughts be known. That's exactly what he did, and because of it, you know, Canelo was caught with some illegal substance, which wasn't intentional. You know, it wasn't intentional. It's just that, I mean, I guess it's a problem that they have in Mexico, you know, and that athletes more commonly have a problem with this. And, you know, it's not to enhance any type of performance, but it still is illegal, and it became a problem. But I don't think that Triple G wanted this fight to be canceled. Neither did Canelo.
Now, obviously, HBO made history tonight. 45 years of broadcasting boxing. They displayed female boxing for the very first time ever broadcasting it. So your thoughts on just the history groundbreaking event for them today, displaying women's fights?
Yeah, it was a nice change, you know, and they actually put on a good show.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
I think they put on a good show.
I honestly think they displayed a lot of talent and technique.
I think they displayed a good performance, a good entertaining fight, which I congratulate them for. And it's nice seeing that some of these girls are getting some of that shine, you know, that limelight on them, and because a lot of these girls can fight, and they will fight to the death. I know, because I've seen it before, and I'm glad that the world got to see it today on HBO.
Now let's talk about you. Obviously, the last time we saw you on TV,
the fans know that I'll be back, man. I'll be back, and I'll be back soon. Whether it's the rematch or I'll be back with any other fighter, I'm here to fight. I'm here to entertain the fans, and they'll see me fight late this year. If the rematch doesn't happen against Broner, it's because Broner didn't want it. You know, So that's my position. I'll be back.
You sound a little discouraged there, man. Obviously, we talked earlier, and I said I thought you won the fight. I was scoring it. There's no way I honestly see a draw at all. So, like, did the scorecards or did that whole scenario just kind of discourage you? Like, it was weird, you know?
Yeah, man. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the decision. I'm not happy with how. I don't see how that happened. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm here to entertain my fans, and I hope that the numbers continue to progress when it comes to any Jessie Vargas fight. So just tune in, you know, let these Showtime representatives or HBO representatives or whoever, you know, whatever network I fight on, let them, you know, PBC, it doesn't matter where I fight on, just tune into my fights. Let these people know that I have support. Let these people know that y'all are backing me all the way, and that whenever there's a Jessie Vargas fight, y'all gonna be in attendance and y'all gonna be viewing and checking out my fight, because I come to perform for you. You know, that's the only thing that matters. And at the end of the day, you know, you like me, tune into my fight.
Thanks for the time, Jessie, as always.
Congratulations again. Bye-bye.
Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else